Managing Fire Safety at Level 3. This online course has been designed to fulfil the National Occupational Standards in Fire Safety at Level 3. And it also covers the syllabus requirements of the NEBOSH Certificate in Fire Safety and Risk Management. It is a comprehensive course with a duration of approximately 40 hours and covers all the areas that will enable you to both carry out a fire risk assessment in your workplace and manage fire safety in the workplace. The areas covered are Module 1, Managing Fire Safety. Now, this module will give you a greater understanding of the principles of how to manage fire safety effectively. It will detail the reasons for managing fire risks, and it will give you a general framework relating to fire and health and safety. The legal and financial consequences for not managing fire safety are also covered in the syllabus. I'm also going to go through the process, sequences and the purpose of investigating fire-related incidents. And finally, the legal and organisational requirements for recording and reporting fire-related incidents. Module 2, the principles of fire and explosion. Now, this module will give you a greater understanding of the principles of the nature of fire and the combustion process. The ignitions of solids, liquids and gases is covered, as is the mechanism of fire spread. The principles of how an explosion occurs is covered in detail, as is the topic of explosive combustion. Module 3, Causes and Prevention of Fire. Now, this module will give you a greater understanding of the causes and prevention of fires in the workplace. Initially, the common causes of fire are covered, and then the fire risks associated with flammable, combustible and explosive substances. The fire risks associated with common workplace processes and activities are discussed, and the measures that are required to prevent these fires. Module 4, Fire Protection in Buildings. This module will give you a greater understanding of fire protection in buildings. It will outline the principles behind the building regulations and how effective building design and construction is utilised to minimise the spread of fire. It also covers in depth the requirements for adequate means of escaping buildings and how access requirements for fire service are achieved. The requirements for escape lighting, fire extinguishers and signage are discussed, as is the principle of passive protection. The course includes the principle of fire detection and alarm systems, and this includes how they operate and the various levels required in buildings. I'm also going to go through the various early suppression systems available, and this is discussed in depth, and this includes the principle of their operation and their limitations. Module 5, Safety of People in the Event of a Fire. Now, this module will give you a greater understanding of how to ensure the safety of people in your workplace in the event of a fire. It will give you advice on the factors you need to consider when devising procedures for your employees to follow in the event of an incident. It covers how people perceive and react to fire danger and how you can take measures to ensure that these factors are covered in your procedures. The factors you need to consider in relation to people's behaviour in the event of a fire is covered, and how you can ensure that there is a safe evacuation of your workplace in the event of a fire. The module also covers how you can ensure that all people with disabilities are covered, and this involves the application of PEEPs and JEEPs. Module 6, Fire Risk Assessment in the Workplace. Now, this module has been designed to enable you to carry out a fire risk assessment in your workplace. It will cover the control measures available and describe the importance of recording and reviewing fire risk assessments. It's been designed to enable you to be able to determine fire risk levels in your workplace and advise on improvements to control risks and take steps to minimise the impact of fire and firefighting operations. Now, this course itself will bring you up to date with the latest technology in fire safety. It ensures that you are equipped with the knowledge required to make decisions on the management of fire safety in your workplace. Now, click on the link below for a preview of this course.